I gotta be honest, this video is gonna suck. This is my very first actual video. So yeah, Black Mage on Warcore Zormor. It'll be a great time. So what do you know about Black Mage? What I know is the Black Mage first appeared in Final Fantasy I. It was one of like 6 jobs in that game. And yeah, it was by far the switchiest. It died so easily. But you know, it had the best spells, like Nuke. It had a spell called Nuke. It's pretty cool. That's pretty much like the modern equivalent. Flare? I mean, not modern. Old equivalent of Flare. So, it was pretty cool. This is harder than I thought. Yeah. Black Mage also appeared in a few other games. It appeared in Final Fantasy III. It was one of many jobs in that game. A lot of jobs in Final Fantasy III. It's a beautiful thing about that game. Black Mage was... I don't remember if it was very good in that game though. I'm sure I used it, but I don't think I used it all that much. Probably better than Red Mage. Red Mage was king in Final Fantasy I. Pretty bad in all the other games, though, sadly. Red Mage looks really cool. Just not very good. And there's Final Fantasy V. Black Mage. Black Mage is really good in Final Fantasy V. By far the best spell damage caster. Summoner was also pretty good in that game. But Black Mage, I think, is a little better. More versatile. You get more than just your AoE damage with Black Mage. As opposed to Summoner, which is just so much MP cost. And that's pretty bad in those old games, because MP is pretty hard to come by if you're not in town. So, you know, Black Mage, very good in Final Fantasy V. And then it kind of disappeared for a while. Like, I guess in Final Fantasy IV, there was Palom, little boy, he was a Black Mage. But like the job name Black Mage didn't appear in that game. Even though Palom was a Black Mage. There were like the little characters, Black Mage, like little NPCs in Mysidia, the Mage Town. That's pretty much it. And Black Mage didn't really appear much after Final Fantasy V. It was just all these characters that actually weren't just their jobs, that had actual characters. Until Final Fantasy IX, of course, and Vivi, the little guy, he was a Black Mage. He was pretty cool. Blue robe, yellow hat. You don't know him. You don't know him. Yeah, I kind of both there. We all know hit like him and it combined. Yeah. Final Fantasy X, Lulu, he's a Black Mage. It doesn't really look like it though, she's just a lady in a dress. She's a Black Mage. She has like ice magic, fire magic, and other magic. And then there's Mario Sports Leagues. Now that game, even though it's a Mario sports game, it was developed by Square Enix. Naturally. So Black Mage makes an appearance in that game as a playable character. So, you know, you got Yoshi, Wario, Luigi, Black Mage. It's not just Black Mage that appears in that game. It's also White Mage, and she looks like Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy. And there's also a Moogle. And then there's the slime Wow, that was fast. Holy smokes. I do not remember ever killing that boss that quickly. That's what happens. I talk about Mario Sports Mix, and I just get really, really focused. How did I cast High Fire too? Okay, I gotta get back on Mario Sports Mix. So you got the Moogle, the White Mage, the Black Mage, and then the strangest one of all, the Slime from Dragon Quest. So you got mostly Mario characters in this Mario Sports game. You got 3 Final Fantasy characters, and the Slime from Dragon Quest, a common enemy. Sure. I mean, it's funny. I like it. Why is he there? Did he really earn this? To be honest, I've never played Mario Sports Mix. The only reason I know all of this is because like a few years ago I looked up Dragon Quest Slime just to look at some funny pictures of that little blue thing. And I just saw that he was in Mario Sports Mix. And I was enthralled. So much so that up to this very point I still remember that. The Slime was in Mario Sports Mix. Along with the White Mage, Black Mage, and the white rat with the pink nose. The Moogle. Where else did Black Mage appear in? Well, it appeared in Final Fantasy XIV, the game we're playing right here. And I gotta be honest. I don't know why I gotta be honest. I'm not confessing anything. I gotta be honest, Your Honor. I really like Black Mage in Final Fantasy XIV. But yeah, I do really like it in this game. It just feels good, you know? Big spells. Slow cast time, so it makes everything really matter. It really feels good to play well as the Black Mage. Oh god, I forgot to cast Freeze. They're all laughing at me right now. What an idiot. I forgot to cast Freeze. What kind of Black Mage forgets to cast Freeze? Try myself either. Paradox. That's fine. I get to use my Paradox on the boss. This dungeon is just like why is the first boss like a cartoony looking white thing, and then the second boss is a realistic bird? I guess not realistic, birds aren't that big. But you know, it has height and scale. It doesn't look like a goofy little mascot like the first boss. It's just the last boss. This is the guy that talks to you. This dungeon overall is pretty good. It's definitely one of the easier ones from the Dante on this school. Like the next dungeon, the level 95, is Sky Deep Kenoti. Sino? I don't know. That dungeon is way harder than this. Because of that last boss. What is going on here? I have no idea. Okay. I'm fumbling. I'm talking about the Sky Deep Kenoti. Yeah, this dungeon is see. I don't know if I've ever died on it. That's a creepy statement. I've probably died on it once. But not nearly as often as the other dungeons. There's just nothing in it that's really all that difficult. It's all pretty easy. I guess if you're new, and you're a healer, or a DPS, blind, and you're also a baby, you might die. I'm not any of those things, so I've never die on this dungeon. Sky Deep Kenochi, though, is much harder. The first boss, you got the bubbles that like spew out of you and at your friends. And those just do a lot of damage, and they kind of surprise you. They're like, ah, I'm a bubble. If you know what's going on, though, if you just remember that, okay, there's some tricky bubbles on this level, you'll be fine. What's going on? Selkie Fair, you good? Yeah, but the main problem with the Sky Deep Kenochi is the last boss. It has so much instant— No, I didn't cast freeze! I keep forgetting to cast freeze. This is tough. Hope I get better at making these videos. Like be able to edit. Like be able to play— oh god, I'm not a tank, I'm not a tank. I'm not a— This is just tremendous. Cast sleep! I don't want to die. Can you aggro this one, please? Okay. I didn't die. I didn't die. That was terrible. I didn't die. My bad. It is. Chiaki Nanami. Yeah, I tried to cast sleep, but I didn't have any MP. So I had to run away and then cast freeze so I could get my MP back. And then I managed to survive. Thank you, Manor Ward. You saved me there. Come on. Jeez. No mistakes, Principal. No mistakes. No mistakes. We're doing this perfectly. We're doing this perfectly. The tank will not die. I will kill them all before the tank can die. That is what it means to be a black mage. I don't even know if I'm playing Black Mage properly. Am I supposed to be like the two flares back to back? I don't know, that's what I do. It's fun. Double explosions, it's cool. Okay, well, that's not cool. I messed it up again. Oh well. I'm sure they didn't notice. I'm sure they didn't. Pass, pass, read. You have that, and I'll pass. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Come on.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Double demon classy. Make yourself a paddle. See? Black Mage can support too. You just gotta press paddle. Right here. Outside of the AoE.
Break out the fury of erupting beasts.
That's just not a good strategy. Everybody hide under the tower. quick cast. I don't think I had to. No, don't despair. Alright.
I will take the measure of your resolve.
High Thunder. Echo Fire. 53. 54. Fire. God,
Implacable strength of the mountain, be
Fire
mine!
4, and I'll do triple cast so I can get these things I need to get. Shimmer Paradox, I should have saved that. Oh god. Not my bad, I'm sorry.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars!
We'll be fine. I use Addle.
That you should
That's
endure
okay.
my
Addle.
fury.
I use my Addle. This thing? Going towards the center.
Chronicles of Hell, record the cruelty of merciless
This is where I can use a sure cast. One second. It's gonna go again. And that's when you should use your sure cast. Move all the way up. There we go. Use your sure cast. And play. How far away I am from the boss. That's pretty inconvenient for the healer, but it's convenient for me. You care more about me trying to do about the healer. Oh, it's so cash money, and I'm right on top of the wave. Get this despair off. That was great. That was great. That went really well. I'll come in the monk. The tank died. The healer didn't heal the tank, so the tank died. The monk didn't do anything wrong. At least nothing that I realized. Okay, so that's my first video. I hope you liked it.